It was a party born out of a sense of frustration with and disenfranchisement from the Israeli establishment. But despite being in power for nearly 30 of the last 40 years, the Likud still manages to present itself as the party of the minority, the underserved, the forgotten.
Their thought has been for many, many years, maybe 40 years, that they are the deprived, that they are not the elite, that they are not holding to the power. It plays pretty good within the right-wing ranks, this way of thinking, this psyche that keeps saying that we are not really controlling the country, we are not part of the elite. It's something that it's really, really weird to understand, because obviously they've been in power for 40 years now.
Likud was the answer to the Labor Party's early dominance of Israeli society. Viewed as a home for educated, European-rooted kibbutz residents, Labor was accused initially of turning its back on Israel's growing Mizrahi population, and later of turning away from its own socialist roots. Likud, forming a diverse coalition, took up the mantle of the common people, vowed to protect the religious party's interests, and perhaps most critically, presented itself as the only party strong enough to thwart concessions to the Palestinians. As election time nears, we took a walk through Jerusalem's famed Machne Yehuda market to get a sense of why Netanyahu's backers remain so supportive.
Maybe because the other parties are not better. We see that in the last 10 years, there is big achievements, and maybe the people satisfied.
Under Netanyahu's leadership, I believe everything is okay, and I'm very satisfied with him. As Prime Minister, I'm very satisfied. He's a charming man, exceptional, intelligent, and it's a shame they go after him so much. A huge shame.
But even as Likud's name has become synonymous with power, it's seen much better days in terms of the number of seats it once held in the Knesset. As of late, the Likud has taken on more of a nationalist bent, agitated against Israel's judiciary, and failed to control the rising cost of living. What does the future of the Likud hold? Benjamin Netanyahu has led the party for the better part of 2 decades.
I suppose it's not such a big deal as you may make it sound. They may have some period of mess or inner chaotic times. I think the entire Israeli political map will shift.
I think that Netanyahu is more focused in not creating any potential successor. He had the trauma years ago when all the princes of the Likud were around and attacked him and were all waiting for his collapse. Now Netanyahu deliberately doesn't want anyone strong around him.
But while there's no heir apparent for Netanyahu within Likud, there doesn't yet appear to be another party ready to take the reins either. Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.